personal acceptance, and it's the whole ripple effect. That's why. Hello once again, it's Self-Care Tuesday. I'm Nina Verhalen of Advanced Massage Therapeutics, and let's dive into the areas of our life that we might need to spend a little bit more attention and a little bit more mindfulness in order for us to have a happy and healthy life, free of overwhelm and less stress. For inspiration today, I am once again using the Self-Care Cards by Cheryl Richardson. Beautiful deck, highly recommend getting your own set. Today's self-care topic that we are going to be discussing is truth. Tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. Ooh, authenticity and integrity. Two things that are super important, super valuable, and it seems to be missing from a lot of people these days, isn't it? I know that there's more and more chatter, especially in the self-help world, about living a more authentic life. What does a more authentic life mean? It means living truthfully. It means living honestly. We live in a modern age. We live in a social media age. How many times have you scrolled through your news feed and you have seen story after story of people just loving their life? Everything is perfect. Everything is great. Don't get me wrong. This is a good thing. We should celebrate when things are going right. How often do you know as well that when you talk to some of these people privately, it may be a different story? Don't forget, people like to put the highlight reel out in social media for the world to see. It feels safer. I don't know about you, but there are times, especially when I'm feeling particularly vulnerable, that I can go through my Facebook feed and I look at all these great things that people are posting about. And I feel like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get my own shit together? Are people being really authentic? If yes, let's celebrate it. If no, let's change it. So what prevents us from living an authentic life, one full of honesty and our truth? I really think that fear of vulnerabilities, is the killer of authenticity. When we start talking about our vulnerabilities, the things that trouble us, the things that challenge us, maybe some of the things in our life where we fall a little short, if we start talking about those things, and we start talking about those things publicly, it is going to open us up to judgment and criticism. People can be really mean. We know this, especially on social media. It's easier to say unkind things with a computer screen in front of you, and you would never say these things if you were sitting face to face with another human being and they were talking about the things that are challenging them. We're going to have to realize that some people are just going to be critical. Guess what? What they think and what they feel is none of your business. It's not your responsibility. Protect your boundary. Also remember, in our social media age, that not everyone is actually qualified to hear your story. There are some things that you share with certain people and not with everybody. And you can't post your perfection for the world to see and then talk about your struggles and your challenges and how things are definitely not that picture of perfection, because that's lacking integrity. If you remember, integrity means that you say and do things when people are around, just like you would say and do things if nobody else was around to hear or see you do those things. If you're thinking one thing and you're talking and doing another thing, your brain is going to get stuck and it's not going to be able to make the changes that you need to make in order to improve your situation. Whether that's a situation, a relationship, a job, health, it doesn't matter. Always remember, and please, this is very important, it's okay to not be okay. It's also okay to be fantastic. Let people see the truth, your truth. because there are those of us out in the world, and I know I want this in my life, that when I have successes and wins, I know that there are people who are going to dance it out and celebrate with me. And I also know that those same people, when I'm having a hard time with something and I say, this sucks, I'm having a hard time with this, or I am not okay with this, they're there for a chit chat, they're there for a hug, and I know that they can handle hearing the story and sitting with me as I work through it and possibly cry. You know those people in your life. Rely on them. Be authentic, have integrity, tell your truth. And again, it's okay to not be okay. So hopefully that helps you out. Be truthful to yourself. Work on that this week if you need to. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one.